guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of affordable, inexpensive makeup from various websites, drugstore and such. I'll test it on my face, I'll pass the savings to you guys. In this video, we're reviewing this beautiful indie brand, Exotic Peacock palette, and this is from Pinky Rose Cosmetics. Looks like this. It lives up to its name. It does look like Exotic Peacock, so we're gonna be doing this peacock look, obviously, and I'll tell you what I think at the end. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so you get notified of all new stuff I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. So like, comment, subscribe, follow me on social media, all the links are down below. So let's get right into this. So I got this on BoxyCharm website because I'm subscribed to BoxyCharm. I don't remember what I paid for it, but I remember it was on sale, it was very inexpensive. This is a really beautiful budget palette. It's budget as it is. So I went to their website and I looked up about us. So Pinky Rose Cosmetics is a collaboration of 3 Latina sisters, Gina, Michelle, and Dalia Huerta. They launched and established the brand October 11th, 2014. So it's quite recent, and oh yeah, they say that they want color, express a love for color, express the talent and creativity. So they're right up my alley. I love the name Pinky Rose. I like pink, I like roses clearly. So I picked this one up and I picked 2 more, and the other 2 I gave away in my international giveaway when I got 3,000 subscribers. So thank you guys again for participation. So 2 of the other palettes went to the winner, Gary. So this palette is $24.99, and it seems like all of the eyeshadow palettes of this size is $24.99. They're extremely pigmented. I mean, this one is. You'll see. So they have a few of this different color stories. There's one neutral one. There's one bright lights that's real bright. There's one 80s baby, real bright. A lot of bright colors, which of course I love. I live for that. And also have like larger size, kind of like Morphe size palettes, 6x5. Well, it's like a 30 pen, and those look very pretty as well. So the big ones are $20. Wow, it's even less expensive. This was something special though, so I'm gonna show you guys the swatches, and I'm gonna announce I'm very proud of my husband that he did the swatches himself. I'm like, if you want to save us time and have dinner early, why don't you smear the eyeshadow on the arm? You're like, well, how do I do this? I'm like, take a finger in the palette, smear a little bit there and all over your arm. He did a good job. Check that out. He did it all by myself. I was supervising with one eyeball. But yeah, swatches nicely too. I didn't do it, so it's actually the most fair swatch job. I wasn't trying to make it look better, and man, don't know anything about swatches, and there you go. So fair game. There was no primer on his arm either. So yeah, swatches look good. My eyeballs look very decent. I would say I am in love with this palette. You can tell already. Beautiful, beautiful mattes. So let's get into tutorial and you'll see actually how it works in action. Going in with this beautiful palette. All my favorite colors. That's why I gravitated towards it. So I'm gonna start with the deepest, of course. The Dreams. It does look dreamy. And I'm going to start with my Spectrum brush, Spectrum A12. It's a nice small pencil brush. And I'm gonna go with the outer corner. I'm not gonna do anything crazy out of ordinary because I'm testing the new palette, so just wanna do the regular snatched cut crease. But look people, I did not go all the way to my temples, just for once. I decided to behave myself and do something a little more restrained, if you call that restrained. But the palette is called Peacock, so exotic peacock, excuse me. So gotta do the exotic peacock colors. I mean, they pick the colors for the palette perfectly for Peacock. Blends easy. Never tried this brand before. Very pigmented, very smooth and even. So I'm just gonna leave the edge like this. We're gonna blend it later. So now I'm gonna go for the green, and they're beautiful greens here. Discreet, risque, and lovesick. Lovesick is gonna be kind of in between the green and the blue, so it's gonna be all over the place, just like peacock feathers pretty much. So let's find the brush I was using here. I was using a smaller brush. The closer you get to the nose, the smaller spaces, so I like to use small brushes. So this is Moda Pro, and that's PM 420 detail brush. I'm gonna go right to the discreet, the dark green. Tap it on here. Start blending with blue immediately. And I just happened to add the lovesick afterwards. Kind of as afterthought. So just like that a little bit. So now I'm gonna take a bigger brush, Moda Pro BMX 466 shade, and I'm gonna go into this lovesick, and we're gonna place it right here, just on top of the green and blue. Kind of add a little bit of color. Looks like it's not much, but this teal is gonna go all the way up to my brow, so it's gonna help the blend later. So I'm taking a small brush. This is just up to 30 Lux pencil, and we're going to this color. So starting with the inner corner, blend it into the discreet, the green. That is so pretty. It's definitely peacocks that have this kind of green. I think they went right on the money with all the color story for the peacock. Look at that color. Teresa will like that green color. It's not quite chartreuse. It's like chartreuse with a touch of mustardy yellow in it. So I'm taking the first brush I used, and I'm gonna clean it a little bit. I'm going to go into the truth. So the truth and the first color, Dreams, they're very similar. Dreams is a little deeper and more purplish, and Truth is true blue. So I'm gonna add that. Slightly lighter, just a little bit. So I'm going back to that brush that I used before. I'm going back to lovesick. Tap it on. I'm gonna blend this all together. I was worried about not having a good light blend out color, but I feel like this palette blends out into nothing easily. Like I can blend this color into real light with no problems. So I like this formula. The formula is real nice. I like the mattes, I think, a little more than I like shimmers here. So now I'm going to wings. This is the lightest color here. It's the only possibility of lightest color to highlight the brow bone with. I don't like to have color that's a little darker, because it's gonna just give you a shift that you can see, like sideways. Unpleasant shift, I would say. So you see, it's not anything, like, it's alright, but it's not anything special. And it's a little dark. I like my highlight to be like a little brighter. So since this was a BoxyCharm purchase, I'm gonna use another thing from BoxyCharm. And well, actually this is not from BoxyCharm. The one for BoxyCharm I gave away in my giveaway, and this is my giveaway. And this is from Miss and Teresa. But it's just the same palette. So I'm gonna go for the Natasha Denona for the bougie. Okay, I did the basic cut crease, and my husband is eating crackers, so if you hear any noise in the background, he knows what he's not supposed to do. He put the box down, looked at me offensively, side-eye, and walked away. He's just eating crackers in peace, afternoon snack, and I'm like, shush. Anyway, this color is Peacock. I mean, I had to go for the Peacock. And this is, I would say, this is the most interesting shimmer here. I mean, the green one isn't bad. The rest of them are more subtle, I would say. They're not like extra metallic. But the Peacock one is very pretty, actually. I think it just stands out a little more. So my cat is sleeping on my couch right now. He sucked the blankie with pleasure. And he zonked out completely, out cold. And my husband's sitting on his couch next to the cat and eating crackers. And cat doesn't give a poke. Shandy usually loves to beg for crackers. But when he's sleepy, that's it, he's sleepy, he's out. Okay, now we're gonna go into the other blue. It's called Enchanted, it's a darker blue. And I flip the brush, use the same brush because, you know, I don't want my husband to wash extra brushes later. I'm saving him time. I'm being so shady right now. Oh, this is a pretty blue too, but as you can see, maybe you can see it on camera, the one that's called Peacock is a little more metallic, it's a little more pop. So I applied the waterline off camera. This is one of my favorites. I love LA Girl Shockwave nail liners. I feel like they're more spectacular than Colourpop in a way, because I like Colourpop, but these are more of like bright. I mean, they're neon and they're clearly neon. So this is perfect with the lid color. Now I'm gonna go with purples on the lower lash line because we'd be an extra and we'd be in peacocks. Usually I call myself a parakeet, but in this video I'm a peacock for the purpose of this tutorial. Lustful and sultry. So I'm taking a small, I think it's a lavish brush, yeah. It's like a flat and fluffy. I love this kind of brushes for the low lash line. I'm going for the purple. Yeah, I have no problems blending anything. The mattes are incredible, pigmented, easy to blend. The shimmers, alright. I like the turquoise shimmer, the rest of them are like, meh. But the mattes are real nice. Okay, so put some gems on my eyelids after long consideration, put other things in there. Other things were little peacock feathers I found from AliExpress, and I realized I had these. But these look just awful, so they had to go. And this looks much better, so let me finish my look and I'll be back to give you my final thoughts. So this is a finished style look. It blended extremely easy, no patchiness, no weird demarcation lines, any kind of weird spots that sometimes you see those weird spots on cold tone eyeshadows. That's not well formulated, but I feel like it's a very, very good formula because I had no issues with blues, purples and greens, and those are the most problematic colors. So for the lips I used Maybelline Loyalist and a little lip gloss, just a regular Colourpop lip gloss, and of course my earrings from AliExpress. So if you guys are interested, I have a lot of questions about the earrings, so I'm going to try to remember to list the earrings in the description box, because there is a shop, they sell everything, it's so pretty and very inexpensive, and it came from AliExpress decent time, not too long, didn't take that long, like a couple of weeks I think. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I liked it immediately when I saw it on BoxyCharm. I'm glad I got it. It's a beautiful little palette. There is no light, like a whitish, or I would prefer this shimmer be a little lighter, or I would like to have black eyeshadow. Maybe instead of one of the darker shimmers, like this has no place in this palette. Why is Poo Brown has something to do with these purples? Is this something that Peacock hoops. This is the color of Peacock poo-poo, gotta be. Because otherwise, like, what kind of peacock has this brown? I'm just having fun with it. Anyway, yeah, I would rather have this, I would rather prefer this to be black. And I would rather have like a light white or off-white color somewhere here, matte. But you know, it's a small palette, you can't complain. Blends easily, no patchiness, great pigmentation, so this is one of the good ones. It's hard to find this kind of cool tones that blend so easy and don't go into weird patchiness and hard to blend. That's a real nice one, and I never heard of this brand until I saw it on BoxyCharm. Pink Rose Cosmetics. Great job, guys. You create beautiful palette, and outside it's beautiful too. See? All the roses. I like it the way I added the glitter on my eyes. That's not the eyeshadow alone. Alone was beautiful, but I wanted a little glitter. I just added some cheap Himalayan glitter from AliExpress, but I just made a blue in a main lid pop. So what do you guys think? Have you heard of this brand? This is a US brand. Yeah, it's a cruelty-free. It says cruelty-free product. So if you guys concerned about this is a great thing as well. It looks pretty, it's compact, it has all of your beautiful blue, peacock, pink, purple tones. I would say it's a big hit for me. So if you guys are interested, I'm gonna try to find this palette on their website and list it also in the description box, and also the website Pinky Rose Cosmetics. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Do like this video if you enjoyed it, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so you get notified of all the new videos I upload. Huge thank you to all my patrons. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sticking up with me. I have a Patreon group, we have Telegram chat, Facebook group, and I ask my patrons to pick my looks and such. So if you guys are interested, everything is listed below. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!